Okay, testing check 1 2 1 2. Okay, testing check 1 2 1 2. Hello, friends, strangers, YouTube viewers. I am the Gaming God, back online. Today, we are at Kerbal Space Program, and even though I'm pretty proud of this mini jet, this is not the focus of this stream. Oh no. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we have a mission. And that mission starts here. This is baby Jover. Look at that face. Look at it. It is so cute. Baby Jover just wants to go to another planet and have fun. Jump around. Fly around in low gravity. Soar through space. He has not fulfilled his dream yet, but today, ladies and gentlemen, we are here to fix that. Now, he's equipped with everything he would need. He has parachutes, he has RCS thrusters, 2 battery packs, some solar panels, and even a little radiator for his tail with a little antenna attached that can extend when he's lying or when he gets excited. He has lots and lots of little lights on the front so that he can see very well. Very nice. I'm gonna turn them all off real quick. He's got 4 of these wheels. These are my favorite wheels in the game. He's built off of a Probodyne Rove Mate thingy. I've been thinking about changing the color of it. Oh, I like the gold. I'm gonna keep the gold. Keeping the gold, ladies and gentlemen. Keeping the gold. 3 of the RCS fuel tanks. Some rotational control back here. And these battery packs up here, I think I mentioned that. Okay. Let's test him out real quick. Showcase some of his motion in action. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. The track is a little dark, but that gives us a perfect time to showcase his little lights. Let's turn them on. Oh, gorgeous. It lights directly ahead of him, and it even lights a little bit to the sides. Quite a nice spread, I'd say. I'm pretty proud of the job I did on that. Let's see how he runs. Give him a little bit of a boost forward. and he's driving. He accelerates pretty fast, if I do say so myself. Uh-oh. He is very wide-bodied, and his center of mass is pretty close to the ground. So he can take a turn or two without tipping over. I think I'm going to get the best kick out of him, though, when he's propelling forward using the RCS thrusters. Now, it's a little bit slower of a thing on Earth. I mean, Kerbin. But on someplace like the Mun, or someplace like, you know, like that in general, I think he'll have an easier time gaining some acceleration via the RCS thrusters. And oh, I guess he doesn't have all that much monopropellant. Maybe I ought to add a little bit more. Or just limit the reaction control of the reaction wheels. Whoa, it completely lights up that building. And all of these things. Look at that. Wow, I didn't realize the lights on this thing were so bright. Look at that. Look how well lit all this is. Good job, me. Gain a little bit of acceleration. See, I don't think acceleration is going to be an issue. It's got liberal amounts from just the wheels. Let's see how well he jumps. He jump. Get to 25? No, just 22. He jump. Ready? Oh, he jump. He hop. Alright, we're gonna run over. He hop a little bit too much. That's okay. River flight to spaceplane hangar. So there's the idea. Just one moment, and I will give me 2 seconds, and I'll be right back. I'm back. So, the goal of this is to get him. We're gonna start by getting him to orbit. Well, if we can get him to orbit, we can probably get him to the moon. He's pretty light, so let me save him. Oh yeah, just to let you know, I left some room on the back there. So I can put this there, tilt him up, put a fairing around him, and send him where we want to take him. So we'll return to the Space Center, go to the VAB, get him in a thing and send him on his way. Alright, so we're gonna go to here. So we'll open him up. The baby Jover. Here he is in all his glory. Alright. So we're going to rotate him. Just like that. Oh, actually, I apologize. Just like that. And we're going to pick him upwards. Oh, actually, just like that. Good. Because I tend to have a way I take the launch profile, a certain direction I like to take the launch profile, and yeah, it's like this. I don't know why, it just is how it is. So let's start putting this down here, putting something structural like this. It needs a fuel source. So we're gonna go. I kind of want to see what the look of that is. I like that a lot. Look at how cool that looks. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. Okay, so there it is. It has everything it needs up there. I would argue it might want some reaction control, so let's give it some reaction control. Big boom, there we go. So we will needs the coupler. Big boom. We're gonna do another one of these. Out to big boom status. We want payload fairing like this. Now it needs one of these. One of those boys. And then four of these boys with four of these boys. Just like that. Alright, 2 seconds, and we'll get back to it. Well, friends, I'm back. So, full creation, right here. Ready to take some airtime and get out to space. We have Baby Joker up here, chilling, straight chilling. Now, unfortunately, he's not going to be able to go much farther than the moon because he's only got that antenna right there. But luckily, I set up a relay at the moon, so it should be fine. I hope. I believe it'll be fine with the relay at the moon. Alright. Let me just check your staging. So we got this and this fire at the same time. Then those fire. Then that fires. Then that fires in there. Which then that fires. And then that up there fires. Can I look at? There we go. And then the parachutes would fire, but we're not going to any of the parachutes. We're going to the moon. Okay. That should be enough to get it to the moon. Let's try it. We're going to launch. Yes, I'm going to balance the full weight of the rocket on just the engine bell of the main center rocket, and it's gonna be fine. There it is, in all its glory, ready to conquer the world. In 3, 2, 1. It's going, y'all. Look how pretty that is. It must have like just, the sun must have like just set. On carbon. It looks super pretty. Love the colors. Let's hop over this way. There we go. Flip over. Whoosh. All the way, and then stop, and then stop, and then stop, and then stop. There we go. That's a little trick I learned. If you flip over, you don't know what else to do, you can figure it out. And it's okay. Relax, relax, guy. Relax, guy. Relax, guy. Guy, relax. Please. Alright, this engine just does not have the thrust. So we're going to revert flight to the VAB. We're going to make this easier for us. One moment, please. Alright, I'm back, and I'm back for good this time, I promise. Unless some crazy event occurs, I'm here. Now, we are going to structuralize this craft real quick. Okay. That's the one. And that's the other one. Ooh, I did that pretty symmetrically. Good job, Joe. Up top. Whoosh. Okay. Now we're gonna change out this engine for a more powerful engine called the mainsail. We here at Kerbal Space Program love the mainsail. It's a beast of an engine. What's shroud? I don't know, but whatever. Are you ready? We're gonna give this another shot. Oh, also. It either needs more lift surface down below or more reaction control, and I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna put these big boys, actually, no, negative. Hang on, watch this. Boink. Is that real? Oh, but it's nowhere near. It's like, I don't know why it's not taking that into account. Hang on, we're gonna do these. Just like that. Okay, that way it should help to stabilize things. You know what I'm saying? We'll be good. Give it a shot. My hope is we can get to orbit with enough Delta V to get over to the moon and land our little guy. Because I don't want to spend a ton of time on this. I mean, I like to spend some time on this, but I got work tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to be going to bed soon. But I will stick around with y'all as long as I can and get this John done. I'm going to get him to the moon in this stream, no matter what. That is the goal. Get our friend to the moon in the stream, no matter what. We got a mainsail. We got more wing space. I think it's time, ladies and gentlemen. I believe it is time. 3, 2, 1. I'm lowering the throttle of the mainsail just a little bit. John's pretty. Look at all that. It's really good looking. Alright, I gotta get back to the task. Oof, that's what lags out the game for me. Is the what's it called? Aerodynamic effects. John's rough. Okay, so these winglets are helping, definitely. I'm gonna concur with that idea. The only problem is I didn't exactly start my gravity turn very much in a timely fashion. But maybe that's to my advantage. I don't know. I'm already at like 30,000 meters. My apoapse is already at 60. I'm gonna bring this down a little bit, I think. I like 82,000 meters for some reason. It's a good place to be. Don't know why. I like it so much. But I like it. It's a good place to be. Alright, there's the sun. We reversed the sunset through our launch, which is cool. We like to do that here. But only for a short time, as we are headed in the opposite direction. So we will see a second sunset. And soon, ladies and gentlemen, we will be entering past, or we will be exiting the Kármán line and entering what is formerly known as space. Alright. Shoot. Got a blast. I caught that like just in time. That was like perfect timing. Holy crap. Shoot. Not what I wanted. Dang. My apoapse is way bigger than my periapse. It's okay. It's kind of in the general direction of where I want to go anyways. So, that could be to my advantage actually. So let me set my maneuver node real quick. Oh, you chill. Relax, guy. Excuse me. Pardon moi. Yeah, so we're coming up on it a little late. What's a periapse like? We can tweak it too. We just need the encounter at the moment. So that's fine by me. What's our battery life at? Oh, I forgot we have a rechargeable. His tail is a reactor. We have enough meters per second to do it. We could... Is it really 15 seconds? Let me fast forward time real quick. You know what? I'm gonna trust the system. I'm gonna say it's 15 seconds. And we're gonna start at 7 seconds. Never put this much trust in the Kerbal Space Program calculations, but alas, it was correct. Accelerating at nearly 6 Gs now. Surpassed 6 Gs, 7 Gs. I want this debris to collide with the moon, so I want this space debris right here. This is gonna become space debris. And I want it to collide with the moon, so I'm gonna try and see if we can do that real quick. We don't want our little Jover boy to collide with the moon, but we want the space debris too, so that it's not junking up our space, you know what I'm saying? Just test. Oh, that's moving the opposite direction. Okay. So now we gotta just revert to this part. Back to our home in the prograde. Alright, so that's most definitely colliding with the moon now. Is that a helicopter looking thing on there? Weird. So we're going to reveal the payload. 3, 2, 1. Big boom. Flies off into space. Lovely. Now that the payload is revealed, we can eject the dead mass. Just like so. And put ourselves back into a stable trajectory. Ooh, look at that. I love when it turns like that. Just like on its own. It's a cool looking sight. Okay, I have to activate the engine. Good. So now... Oh, look at that. We have a periapse. We're gonna increase it to 5,000 meters, because that's like, oh god, oh no, look, we're coming back at our stuff. Hang on, oh wait, are we gonna pass it? No, it's gonna hit us, but I have an idea. If I do this, and then shoot, I gotta, yeah, just slide away from it. There we go. Perhaps. Oh, yeah. What we'll fix that real quick. There, that's better. Alright, now this is... Dang it. Stop your baloney. Good. So that's not going anywhere. I mean, yes it is. It's going to collide with Johnski. And we are going to be perfectly okay. Look at that. The sun's coming out, lighting up our world. I'm going to recharge the batteries. Well, they were charged to begin with, but make them more charged. I love the look of like space, two things flying super close together through space. It's a really cool look. And extend the antenna. So cool. Love that. Did you just look at that? Isn't that epic? I love that look so much. Ooh, even cooler. Look at that. It's gonna like appear behind the wing. And you get the little piece of space debris that's just sitting right there. I can light it up with my cursor. Beep bop boop. Ooh. And then, oh, the sun's gonna come out from behind the engine. That's sick. I should become a cinematographer. And look at the Earth or Kerbin to the left side. Dang. Again, cinematographer is what I should be. Alright, enough of this cinematography. We're gonna fast forward time. That's gonna fly away from us, collide into the moon, say bye-bye. Oof, just like disappeared. We're now in the moon's sphere of influence. Just confirm that this will indeed hit the moon. I'm gonna say it's confirmed, basically. It's confirmed. And you can see that we have a connection to my moon relay. Alright. So, is that a piece of debris? Oh yeah, is that gonna hit the moon? I guess we'll have to find out, huh? We're gonna need to retrograde. I'm gonna turn on the lights so I can see the craft better and kind of get an understanding of where everything is. Now, is this colliding with the moon? That's an A for, well, that is. That's an A for yes. So both those are colliding with the moon. Good. My mission was accomplished. Look at that, it's gonna hit so soon. Oof, it did it. Alright. And then where's the other piece? Space Garbo. There it is. It's gonna hit the moon too. But not yet. Okay, so the plan is to put this into a stable orbit and then land. Now, we are going to be in a quite inclinated orbit. That's fine. It's not nothing to fret about. Maybe we can land where June 1 landed. Where is... I don't know. Maybe. I have to see. We have so much fuel. This thing could be an interstellar. We could like take him to Duna if we wanted. Okay, so he hit the surface. We're kind of near the surface. I wonder if no. They're bright, but they're not that bright. I can't see the ground with these. I'm not that close. Alright, so we're gonna have to get our orbit set up here. $7,000, $5,000. That's fine. The wheels spin. They are heckin' spinning. Let me stop that. There we go. Fast forward a little bit. Now, what are you? Remember that very well. I have a lot of like flags on the moon that I just, for at least in this thing, that I just don't remember how they got there or when I put them there, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so this is gonna be a little bit lengthy. Oh wait, but we are getting into the good stuff now. Aiming my lights right at it, and it's not lighting it up. So, this needs to be too far away. We don't have the big bright light boys. Also, this view is kind of disorienting, so I'm going to flip it to free view because it makes life easier for me. Alright, now we will pick our landing site based off of our orbital incline. I would enjoy landing and going to... I have another rover on this. Oh, it's right there. They're together, I forgot. So the problem is we need to be able to get a signal relayed to Earth, and very shortly we are not going to be able to do that. It's just going to become a little bit impossible. I might launch a second relay sometime soon, just like going this way, you know what I'm saying, so that we never have this problem ever again. But alas, it's fine. And I might put it in an orbit that it is inside of the orbit of this one, so that it may have less range, but it's also like double the orbital speed. I don't know what I'm thinking. Y'all ever seen what's it called? Treasure Planet? Look at like the two lines made by the two orbiting bodies. Y'all ever seen Treasure Planet? Y'all know what I'm talking about. That's a movie I gotta rewatch soon. I'm actually gonna watch it fairly soon. Called Treasure Planet. If y'all ever want to look it up, it's a childhood favorite of mine, and I highly recommend it. I'm going to go to June 1 landed rover. That's where I'm gonna go. Plus, I feel like that spot has some good flat terrain as well as some jumpy terrain. So it'll make this endeavor lots of fun for baby Jover. Yeah, I gotta... Alright, our batteries are looking good. I gotta keep checking those stats. I can turn my lights off now. I can see my craft pretty well. I had my lights on because I couldn't see. Ooh, that's only 75 kilometers away. Oh, it could be the truck. You know what? I'm sorry. I really want to go there now. If I can't make it, I understand, but like... No, we're decelerating pretty fast. I really want... I have to look like a triad of rovers. reverse. It's so good. I like that idea. So we land. Actually, and I'm pretty happy with the landing site. It's gonna be like in this general vicinity down here. We'll just cut the engines for a second, let it kind of coast away from this hill of a crater, and then relight the engine to safely glide down to the desired altitude, which is 0. Of course, we can't achieve 0. We'll achieve like 3,900 or something. Where's my shadow? That helps me a ton during this endeavor. Save the game there. Baby Jover. And I'm going to perform a stunt real quick. I want to dispose of the rocket, but keep Mr. Guy intact. So I'm going to quickly turn the engine on full, decouple, at the same time decouple the rover, land it safely on the ground, and watch as the missile of a rocket flies away into the distance, if everything goes according to plan. So 3, 2, 1. There it goes. Just gonna turn on RCS. Okay, so that did glide away. And we're A-okay. I did not think that was gonna work. But alas, here we are. I can't tell what that says. I think that still says less than 70. And turn the lights on. Hey. Beauteous. Turn the oof. So there we go. I'm gonna accelerate a little bit. We're gonna actually. What just happened? Something fell and died. Alright, we're gonna try it out. Accelerate to like 25 meters per second. It's 26, whatever. I'm just gonna see how he does. Look at our little baby Jover is finally here. He gets to play and have fun. Look at him go. He's so cute. He's doing it. He's jumping over the hills like he always wanted to do. Look at him go. He's so cute. Yes, baby Jover. I love him. I will cherish him forever. 27. That's fine. What? Dude, look at that. That's so cool. Oh my gosh. What, dude? No, don't die. Don't you die. He lost an eyeball. Is he slowing down? I pressed the brakes. Slowly but surely, yes, he's coming to a halt. Okay. Epic. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna load the Baby Drover save. Shoot. Baby Drover. And we're gonna do the whole thing again, because I don't want him rolling around with a lost eyeball. That's ridiculous. Now I was worried about connection to the Kerbal Space Center, but I don't think it's going to be a problem. It will only become a problem when the orbit of the relay goes behind the moon and it loses connection. But I should be able to make it to where I want to go before anything bad happens with that. So we're going to just real quick fire up the engines. That going its merry way. Oh, that one took a little bit of a different route that time. Oh, it's going. Oh, it's going, dude. Look at it go. Dude, it's straight going. Oh my gosh. I just want to see its trajectory. Oh wow. It's still trajectorizing. That's awesome. Good for it. It did it, dude. It's gonna land somewhere near the South Pole. Well, Southern Hemisphere. But good for it. It did what no other space debris could do. That's good. Okay. Lights on. Check. This time I'm going to go a different approach. We're going to turn the SAS on once we start moving. Well, first we'll go RCS. We're going to do this. Rut row. There we go. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. And we are going to follow that. That will make our landings even smoother and stable. Exactly what we want. Uh-oh. Is that gonna be harsh? No. Look at the suspension on this thing. Baby Drover's like built for this crap. Dude, I love Baby Drover so much. I'm so happy with this. Looks so cute. Look at it. Oh my god. He's living out his dream on the moon. Flying over hills and being awesome. That's what we love to see. We may just turn a little bit. It's still stable. Looks like it's going in the right direction. I won't argue. Ooh, it's big flying now. We may get some cratorial boys coming up. Which will be okay, if and when they come. Yeah, I think we're running along the side of a crater right now. So, yeah. Wow, look how bright the lights are and how far they go. We're gonna kind of go down a slope. I just want to kind of avoid the cratorial boys. I think we'll be fine. Look at it. It's doing its first large jump. Oh, it did it. Good job, Baby Jover. Love his little antenna. It's the big cute. So he's just kind of coasting down the hill now. Ooh, ooh. In flight. We're gonna hit a little bit of bump. Oof. He felt that one. It's fine. Oh. Everyone relax. We're good. Oh yeah, we're good. Look at that. Took it like a boss. Just gonna turn a little bit. Kinda figure that one out. There we go. We're good. Ooh, big jump. Neon. He's Newman. Big zoomies. I'm gonna spend about 20 more minutes on this yaw and then I'm gonna hit the hay. Because it's time for me to hit some hay. Oof, oof, dude. No bueno. Okay. We're slowing down a little bit. I don't think Baby Jover's very happy about that. So, I just want to check what's ahead, but then, I'll, give him some excel. Oh. Yeah, that wouldn't be good, would it? Okay, we're gonna have to go left. Actually, no, we'll go right down it. It's fine. We'll just have to not speed up at all. We'll slow down. We'll keep it slow. Keep it slow. keep slow and steady. And probably kind of turn this way a little bit, because I think it's the downward slope's kind of in like directional in this direction. We'll see. Let me take another look. Another eyeball at it. Yeah. Maybe even a little more left. Like that much. Actually, we're gonna turn it even more left, like that way. There we go. Alright, baby Jover. You ready to embark on your first challenge? He's born ready. Look at him. Approaching it cautiously. Very cautiously. My man knows what's up. We're gonna brake a little bit. Coming up to the ledge. Here we go. Approaching the ledge. Look at that, dude. Stop right at the ledge. Goes down a ways. And then it slips back out and jumps in. So we'll just use gravity to our advantage. And get going. Okay, look at him go. My man's is straight going. No stops. Just right down the mountainside, or the crater side. He knows, dude. Look at him go. Straight up. Newman. Lucky this crater's pretty smooth too. Oh, he's so cool. This might be one of the best. This is probably the best rover I've ever made. I'm so proud of it. Baby Jover, you are my best creation. Good job for being you. Oh, big jumps. Big jumps. Baby Jover's got it, though. Baby Jover knows what's up. Alright, we're gonna climb up the hill. No problem for Baby Jover. Baby Jover's got this. A little bit of a hump here coming up. No problem for Baby Jover though. And he's kinda gonna, he's gonna soar. Absolutely soaring. Holy crap. Alright, we're gonna give him some RCS help. Save himself from ultimate doom. Towards our target, and nice acceleration. There we go. How much RCS fuel do I have left? Not a ton. A lot overpowered, honestly. It's fine though. I don't see an issue. Oh, hello. Wow. Did not see that coming. Okay. We're just gonna... Oof. Alright, we're going to turn the RCS off on these. Got toggle torque. Yeah. That's what we're gonna do. And then... Wow. Did not see that one coming. We'll just accelerate slower, because it's gonna need a wheelie bar if I accelerate too fast. Wow, look at that. That's pretty epic. Alright. If I need some reaction control, I'll just turn on the reaction wheels. Brake a little bit, getting over this rough patch here. There we go. Look at that, yo. Like an absolute boss. Uh-oh. Yeah. That's a little bit of an issue, but it's okay. Look at that. Freaking Baby Jover's got wheelies for days. Alright, we're going to accelerate now. Pick up some velocity. Oof. Okay. RCS, just make it stop. I am in shock. Wow, okay. Hold on, break. Didn't you just autosave? Like, what was that, dude? Okay. Baby Jover kind of went for a spin there. Alright, I'm gonna zoom out real quick just so I can see what's ahead. Crater, some flatlands, some craters. The main crater is the one we see in front of us right now. I'm gonna go left, round it, and we're gonna call it fine. I just want to pick up some speed, and the rest of the way I'll coast. Baby Jover. Causing trouble, always. Okay. Yeah, that was kind of trash. A problem that's arising right now. Why it's so uncontrollable. I'm trying not to waste monopropellant because I'm realizing I didn't put a ton of monopropellant on this vehicle, and I like using the monopropellant as a repellent. I don't like using the reaction of the electric motors on the wheels, the tires. I really enjoy just using the monopropellant, but I only have a limited amount, and if I can, I would like to limit it to when I need it. So it just becomes tedious trying to. But yeah, I don't want the whole. But because of the light gravity, I also have to turn off the reaction wheels, because when I press forward on the gas, it also presses forward on the reaction wheels and does the bull crap, which I don't enjoy. So, alright, we're gonna do the same thing we did before. Oh. I'm gonna crash on the surface pretty. Look at that. Oh! Ooh, it hit. Uh-oh. What? Hello? Baby Jover's going to investigate this strange anomaly. It kind of just stopped right before it crashed into the surface, which is quite strange, quite anomalous, I must say. What? Everybody just saw that, right? It was on the surface and it just rocketed into the air. And hold up. So it's totally frozen in midair right now. And my camera's stuck. But look, you can see it's not moving. But yeah, look. It's that blip right there. You can see the blip. That's totally frozen in space. I have discovered a bug in the game. Oh, you can see the shadow. Hold on, I want to go to its shadow. Where is it again? Oh, it's over to my right. I can see it. I'm going there now. Baby Jover. Investigate. Oh, see it. See it. See it. See it. Shh, shh, shh. I gotta make a compilation of just all the times KSP has bugged out on me like this. Completely stationary above the moon, just chilling there, not moving even a little bit. Will my lights help? Or Baby Jover's lights? Will Baby Jover's lights help? Baby Jover wants to know. No. They don't help very much. That's okay. Alright. With the 2 minutes I have left on the timer before I end the stream, I'm going to perform some stunts with Baby Jover. First one is a backflip. We're going to lift off, do a backflip, and land safely on the ground. I can hover. I can hover up to its location. Hold up. Hold on. You see it though. It's going. It froze again. In midair. How much RCS do I have left? I have enough. No, I don't have enough. Head back down. Alright, it's fine. Oh, butter. Absolute butter. Hey. Ladies and gentlemen, Baby Jover. Alright, ready? Last trick. Backflip. Side flip. Land safely. Alright. Where is it? Here we go. And as Baby Jover rides rides north of the sunset. I would like to take some time to talk and thank each and every one of you for watching videos on my YouTube channel. Even though I have 0 viewers right now. Well, I have enjoyed making videos. I never really intended to make videos for people, more for myself. You know, I just like the idea of putting stuff out there for people to see. That's my own. It's fun. Even when I don't get very many views, it's lots of fun. I enjoy it. I have tons of stuff to say, to do, to play. It's great. Now, recently I did make some music related content and post it on there. And, yeah, that was kind of different. And, I've always wanted to kind of make my own. I've made music before, and I like making music, and I wanted a place to share my music. And I guess this is a place to share my music. Hang on. No, thank you. There we go. So yeah, I yeah, I liked making music, and I liked posting music and seeing what y'all had to do. Mainly that was for the Unisonus thing. I wanted to see if I could get any of my music into their video. I didn't, of course, but hey, that's okay, you know? Luck of the draw. But it was so cool thing to be a part of, and it made me think about what I want to do, you know, music wise. I've been watching YouTube videos a lot, kind of exploring music in a different light, in a sort of sense. Um, Gaming, gaming's fun. That's what I've always been posting on this, and I enjoy gaming, but um, you know, uh, I want to start posting videos about music and stuff too. So if anybody sees this, I don't know that if anybody will, but if anybody does see it, let me know what you think. If I should post the music on this channel, make another channel for posting music. Yeah, because I like music. I want to make music. I want to post music. I want people to see my music. And, I want to make an impact. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I've always wanted to make an impact, I like when my image, what I've done, makes an impact on somebody's life. I just started working at Wise Markets, and I have some rough days, but I always try to be polite to the customers that come through my line, and, seeing a smile light up on their face. Some of them will say, like, "You're such a nice young man, you're so handsome. I always want to come through your line." And, I mean, that's kind of old people stuff. Kind of. But I like when people are nice, and when I can make their day better just by being a nice person, by being me. And kind of what I'm getting at with the YouTube thing is that I want to make people's days better by just doing what I do, and or doing what I like. And gaming is something I like, but music is also something I like. So I'd like to start posting some music stuff. If y'all are into that, let me know. Uh, uh, else do I got to say? Oh yeah. Well, I kind of just want to idealize some of the music topics I've been getting into. Um, Kind of sound design, you know what I'm saying? I, I I've been watching a lot of Andrew Huang. He kind of works with synthesizers and stuff, and it's cool. I like the idea that you can customize a musical sound any way you want through the use of electronics, and it's cool because you have so much variety, so much freedom uh, using, and uh, it's freeing, but um, but it doesn't have the same feel as like playing an actual instrument does. You know what I'm saying? Here's the way I put it. The way I've been thinking about it lately. If you have seen anything from Jacob Collier, you'll kind of get this. Um, Jacob Collier makes some pretty epic arrangements of songs and stuff, but it's kind of unperformable in a sense. Um, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's unperformable because he's doing, modulations to his voice, layering multiple of his voices over each other, and you can't do that in a live performance. So what is he? His live performances are way different than the actual songs he arrangements he makes. Each is different, you know? Each time you go and see him live, it's a different thing. He kind of improvises on the spot. And that's the thing with that type of he kind of makes that kind of sound design type of music, and that's the thing with that. You can't it's kind of unperformable. You record it into a recording studio once and then you listen to it over and over again, You can't re-perform it. But with instruments, you can, instrumental things like uh, a concert band, a wind ensemble piece, that is re-performable. You can, gather the players together, have them learn their parts, and, play it through. I like that idea. Mm. I'm kind of, I've, a lot of my life has been exploring the re-performable musics, you know, the wind ensemble pieces and the orchestral pieces, and I'm kind of looking into more of the non-reperformable pieces, like, um, for example, microtonal music. Microtonal music, in some sense, in some ways, it can be reperformable, but in other ways, it's not reperformable. And I think this thing's gonna explode. No! Wow, I can't believe it didn't explode. Um, but yeah, how fast is it going? It's almost 40 meters per second. That's pretty epic. But yeah, um, like Jacob Collier does microtonal stuff. Um, a guy named Brendan Burns, he does microtonal stuff, but he if he wanted to, he probably could re perform that. Like some of his songs, he does through the use of like a MIDI keyboard, and he has a 22 tone or 22 Edo microtonal guitar. Edo just stands for equally divided octave. So like in our normal Western system, we have 12 notes to the octave. That makes what we call a chromatic scale. And in microtonal music, you can either change the tunings of just like a couple pitches to fit a key, or you can make a new, completely different scale, which is what this is. It's a guitar where the frets are closer together. So and each string is tuned a little differently, so that it becomes a 22 equally divided octave guitar. So there's 22 spaces in between each octave instead of 12 spaces in between each octave, which is very, very cool and very exciting, and I love that type of stuff. Stuff I'm trying to get into a little more. You may have seen one of my videos where I kind of sung a progression. It was a 2 diminished 7, or a 2 no yeah, a 2-7-1 cadence, which is like a 2-2-5-1, just it doesn't have the root or the 5 in it. um it doesn't have the dominant in it, you know. It has a dominant sound without actually having like the dominant note in it. And what's cool about it is it was in a microtonal key. It was in B 1.5 flat. And this is gonna explode for sure. Oh wow. Okay, well it's definitely gonna run into that wall, so I'm gonna I don't have very much fuel. Um, RCS. Oof. How do just stop. Just slow down. Dude, holy crap. Oof, oof. Now I don't know what to do. How much fuel do I have left? I'm just gonna burn what I have and go in this direction. 3, 2, 1, go. Gonna do that. Dumb. Yeah, but microtonal music. Yeah, I made a cadence. A cadence is just a resolution to like a couple chords that resolve, you know what I'm saying, at the end of something. That's basically the definition of a cadence. So if you have like um that's basically a cadence. If you just added a couple extra notes to make those chords, that's a cadence. It resolves to something. So yeah, that's cool stuff. I like those ideas. um but yeah, um oh, there we go. We'll turn that off because I have run out of mono repellent, so it's kind of just gonna coast now. We'll just see where it takes it. I'm not even gonna control it because I can just resave and it'll be fine. Look at it go. Let's see where it lands. I'm sorry, I'm getting so distracted by this because it's so cool. Nice, nice. Ooh, look at that. There's Kerbin. Did you see it for a second? But yeah, it was in a microtonal key. It was in B 1.5 flat, that cadence, and it started on a C half flat minor chord, So C half flat, E 1.5 flat, G flat, or G half flat. Then it went to um, an A half flat, I guess. No. And yeah, A half flat, I think. A half flat um thing. Or maybe it was just an A, I don't know. It might have been A 440, C half flat, and then E 1.5 flat. But that E 1.5 flat was really, really, really flat. There was our explosion. How exploded did we get? Oh, it just broke off the tip. I'm not that sad about that. That's fine. It's heading for some rough terrain, but we're just gonna let it do its thing. I think it's gonna be fine. And that stuff gets. Oh yeah. But that E 1.5 flat was so flat that it was only like 3 cents sharper than a concert D, which is nuts. How can that something be an and considered a form of E flat and still can be considered a form of E flat, but be called or but have almost the same tuning as a D, and that stuff gets me really excited about music. That's interesting. I love that stuff. Um, it's just music theory, but it's not music theory we're all used to. It's well, all of us. Huh? I'm talking about the people who are excited about music theory, like myself, not you know people who are watching video games right now, like me, take Baby Jover across the KSP mud. Probably aren't that excited about music theory, but I gotta talk about. Oh my lord, we're gonna crash and die. I hope I don't die. I'm gonna see if I can just make it land smoothly. We'll see. It's gonna be rough, I can tell you that much. It's gonna be big rough. Okay, here we go. Kerchow. Oh, hello. Alright, we're just gonna put it back to prograde and continue. So yeah, I wanted to, I've been exploring with that microtonal stuff. I like it because it's different. I like it because I like stuff that's closer to just intonation. Why does this keep meandering to the side? I don't enjoy the meandering. It's fine. But if you don't know what just intonation is tuning that's based more closely around the harmonic series, and the harmonic series is a natural series of notes based in physics, where each successive amount of hertz is a multiple of the fundamental. So, for example, let's say I have a tone that's 100 hertz. Okay, next multiple would be 200 hertz, because 100 times 2 is 200. Next multiple would be 300 hertz, because 1 times 3 is 300, or 100 times 3 is 300, and so on and so forth. The first interval, 100 to 200, that's doubling the frequency. So it goes up by a full octave from the fundamental. You take the fundamental 100 hertz and you add another 100 hertz. It becomes 200 hertz, which is in a perfect octave above the fundamental. At 300 hertz, it's a octave and a fifth above the fundamental, or a fifth above the second harmonic. The next is is two perfect octaves above the fundamental, or a fourth above the third harmonic. Next, the fifth harmonic is 2 octaves and a perfect third, which keeps the 5-3 ratio. So on the piano, a third in a third just means, like, if you have a C and an E, that's a major third. So we're talking about major. Whenever I say third, I'm talking about a major third, right? So the third is on a piano is 14 cents too sharp, because a piano is in an equal temperament, which is 12-tone equal temperament, and that means that it can play in all 12 keys with relatively okay tuning, but it's not in tune with just intonation, because just intonation is based around one tone center or key center. If we take just intonation of C major, if we tried to play C sharp major with a C major just intonational tuning, it would be way out of tune. So you have to justly intonate each successive key that you modulate to. Sorry, these are a ton of big words, but I just like to talk and see if anybody gets it. So if you're still here, but you're probably not, but if you are, thank you for listening and for letting me rant. So, yeah, just intonation is that, and the harmonic series is what just intonation is based off of. And on a piano, a third is 14 cents too sharp. So in just intonation, you have to subtract 14 cents from a third to make it in tune. I don't know why this is going in circles, but I am digging it. The fact that this is just going in circles. This is cool. I'm enjoying it. So you add a bunch of cents. Yeah, you subtract 14 cents from a third. That's the fifth harmonic. The next is a 2 octaves and a perfect fifth above the fundamental. That's the sixth harmonic, or a minor third above the fifth harmonic, or a perfect fifth above the fourth harmonic, making a perfectly in tune major triad. The next harmonic, my favorite, personal favorite, the seventh harmonic, is a minor 7 to the fundamental, or 2 octaves and a diminished 7, well, minor 7 above the fundamental. But this is a very interesting minor 7. This minor 7 is a whopping 31 cents flat from a piano. And that makes it justly intonated, which is super cool. I think that's really exciting. How can, something, a note on the piano be that out of tune? By the way, between semitones, I didn't explain this earlier, between semitones, so C sharp and C, for example, between C and C sharp, there are 100 cents. That's that, and same that between C sharp and D and D sharp, E sharp, or E sharp and F sharp, I guess. But that's, depending on the key, it would just be F and G flat. Whatever. Anyways, so yeah, those there between all semitones there is 100 cents. That's just how we measure it out. And um, quarter tones are 50 cents apart. Quarter tones are just if you played between the cracks of a piano, you would get quarter tones. Each of those are 50 cents. 50 cents, you know, uh, apart from each other. And quarter tones are used in like Middle Eastern music and stuff like that. It's kind of cool. I like quarter tones. Um, but yeah, if a quarter tone is 50 cents, this um, uh, a a what's it called? Uh, a minor seven justly intonated to a chord is almost a sixth tone, I guess. If a quarter tone is 50 cents, a sixth tone would be like 33.333 repeating cents. Almost a sixth tone, um, flat, which is awesome. I love that. But yeah, so yeah, and then above that is a above that the eighth fundamental is just three perfect octaves, then three perfect octaves and a whole tone, three perfect octaves and a or um, three perfect octaves and a major third, three perfect octaves and a oh, this one's cool, the 11th harmonic, I think it is. 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, the 11th harmonic is almost perfectly in between the fourth and the augmented fourth, which in C major would be an F and an F sharp. Um, Almost perfectly between an F and an F sharp. So a the 11th harmonic is three perfect octaves and a um, three perfect octaves, a fourth and a quarter tone, basically above the fundamental. And it's it's leaning more towards F sharp, so it's 51, it's an F that's 51 cents sharp or an F sharp that's 49 cents flat. But and then the 12th harmonic is a three octaves and a perfect fifth, so on and so forth. The intervals just keep getting smaller and smaller. But um but I just think that's super interesting. Mm, it's fascinating to me that we, that in nature these microtonal tendencies are found, just through the basic harmonics of, you know, any sound in the whole universe. Um, yeah, it's pretty epic. I enjoy that stuff a ton. Um, I'm trying to find more ways to implement it into music. That's why I kind of made a microtonal cadence. I wanted to experiment with that sound, and I kind of did that. Um, so yeah, kind of breaking off from the microtonal thing. Something that I did make and put on my channel also as part of the Unisonis thing was my um, the first movement of a symphony I was writing um, on online sequencer, which is a you know an app or I mean a website that you can write music and do cool things with. So I was writing that. It was in D major. Um, you know, no microtonal stuff there. It's just what the website has, which is just a normal piano-like thing. 12 tone equal temperament, nothing weird. And yeah, that was fun to write. If you haven't checked that out, you might as well go check that out. It was cool. But yeah, so I wrote that, and I hope to write more music and maybe post it on here. Yeah. Okay, so I guess I'm done ranting now. I talked about a ton of stuff, and it kind of all didn't make sense because I jarbled a bunch of it. A lot of ideas that rushed through my head very quickly. So yeah, um, anybody who watched, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Nobody joined the stream, but if anybody watches from the future, appreciate you getting this far or listening to this part of it. Yeah. If you have any questions about anything musical related, let me know. I will be happy to answer your questions. Or if you want to tell me about some stuff, because I'm still learning as well, learning about music, learning about how that stuff works. If you have anything you want to tell me about it, or suggest I read or look at, watch, let me know about that too. I've been reading a book by Ernest Levy called A Theory of Harmony. If you want to get into music theory, I would recommend it. It's a nice book. You kind of have to have a basic understanding of music though in the first place, like reading music and chords. There's a root note, a third, a fifth, and a seventh. In some cases, you just kind of gotta understand those basic fundamentals of music and chord structure in general before you read that book. But I'm enjoying it. It's a nice book. There's a lot of big words, so it's kind of a bore to read sometimes, but when I'm feeling good, I give it a good old look at, and it's nice. I enjoy it. Alright, and that about sums up my rants. I'm pretty tired. Talked about a lot of things, and they didn't all make sense, and that's okay. But I do want to say we accomplished our goal, and Mini Jover, Baby Jover, our bestest buddy rover pal, has made it to the moon and is having the time of his life. For the past like half an hour, he's just been rolling. I'd say the past 10 minutes, he's just been going in this big circle, just down and up this hill. I wonder if we left him to it, how long he'd go for. I don't know. He's been going so long, though. It's kind of awesome to watch him go, too. I get a kick out of it, just seeing him go in circles. Watching the way his suspension reacts to different changes in the environment. Watch him take big jumps like that. Look at that. KSP is such a cool game. Shoot, is he gonna go down a crater? Oh man, he is. He's going right down a crater. Well, I guess if he dies, then that's okay, because we're kind of ending it here. I appreciate everyone watching, liking, subscribing. If you enjoyed, give it a like. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Comment down below what you want to see next. And, oof, that's not a good look. Where's it going? It's just kind of climbing the side of this thing. I'm gonna turn it in a different direction, I think. Ooh, it didn't like that, but it's okay. And there we go. But yeah, I'm gonna end it. I keep saying I'm gonna end it, and I don't end it, but I'm doing it now. Thanks for watching. I'm the gaming god. Later.